Hi, kindergarten, and happy book character dress up day. It's been so awesome to spend the day with all these new characters. I've had all these new characters in my class learning online and in the classroom here all day. It's been amazing to see who your favorite book characters are, to look at the people, the animals, and the creatures that are your favorite in stories. So, since Saturday is Halloween, and this is your last literature recording before then, I thought it would be appropriate to read the book called Happy Halloween Biscuit. It's a happy Halloween book because Saturday is Halloween. In my class, we have read a book about this character before. Biscuit was in another story we read. And Mason, I bet you're loving that jack-o'-lantern right now. Let's see what happens to Biscuit in this story. Maybe he goes trick-or-treating because on Halloween, that's what I do. Happy Halloween Biscuit. The author who wrote the words is Alyssa Cappuccioli, and the illustrator who drew the words is Pat Scories. I'm thinking maybe there's another character in the story, and I don't know, witch's hat. What is that for? Let's read and find out. There's Biscuit. Come along, Biscuit, said the little girl. We're going to the pumpkin patch. It's Halloween. Woof, woof. Raise your hand if you've been to the pumpkin patch before. I have. I went on a hayride and went to pick the pumpkins. I wonder if that's what Biscuit will do. Just look at all the pumpkins. Which one should we pick, Biscuit? Woof, woof. Biscuit, where are you? Sight word you. Look, that's why we need to know our sight words. It helps me read the story. Look for Biscuit. Where is he, boys and girls? I see him. I spy Biscuit. There he is behind the scarecrow. Woof, woof. Funny puppy. There you are. Look, there's you again. Look at what that silly puppy's doing. He's tearing apart the scarecrow and taking his pants. I don't think the owners of the pumpkin patch would like that very much. Let's put a candle in the big jack-o'-lantern. That will probably light it up. Woof. Where's Biscuit? Boys and girls, look for Biscuit. Grayson, did you say you think he's in the basket? I think he is too. Let's see. Silly puppy, come out of there. Woof, woof. Doggy's making a mess in something else. Biscuit, how do you like my Halloween costume? Hey, sight word you again. Oh, look, she looks like a princess. There's Biscuit. Look at his tails right there. Woof, 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 woof. Oh, Biscuit, look, you found your own Halloween costume. Woof, woof. Boys and girls, I don't really think that's a costume. It looks just like it's one of her shirts. Look, Daisy. It's a ghost. Who's Daisy? Boys and girls, I don't know who Daisy is. Oh, that must be Daisy. I wonder if Daisy is the kitty cat's name. Woof, meow. The little girl says, look, there's a ghost. And look, boys and girls. Daisy's looking down here. So that must be Daisy because Daisy's looking down here. And they think that Biscuit is a ghost. Hey, this is reminding me of the Curious George story where Curious George was jumping on the bed and he bumped into the table and the tablecloth went on his head. I read that book to you on Monday. And then he looked like a ghost. This book, I think this is a ghost too. I don't really think it's a ghost because in Curious George book, it wasn't really a ghost. And I can see the doggy tail and doggy feet. Ha! Don't be afraid. See, it's only Biscuit. Woof, woof. Got tricked. It's time to go trick-or-treating. Here goes the little girl in her princess costume. She's got her basket to get her candy in, just like you have. Woof. Who did you find, Biscuit? So Biscuit's not hiding this time. Biscuit is finding something. Who do you think is hiding behind this flap? And there's the sight word "you" again. Back here. It's a clue. Oh, it's a new character, boys and girls. Bow wow, it's Puddles. So now we have the little girl is a character in the book. Biscuit is a character in the book. Daisy is a character in the book. And now we have Puddles. They are the animals and the people in the story that are doing things and saying things. Let's see if Grandma and Grandpa recognize us. So look, the two little girls are hiding around the side of the building saying, let's go see. Oh, this must be Grandpa or Grandma in the window, and this must be Grandma and Grandpa's house. The little girls want to see if Grandma and Grandpa will recognize them in their costumes. Boys and girls, just like your teacher barely recognized you in your character costume today. So here's Biscuit, here's Puddles. Knock, knock, trick or treat. So doggy's knocking on the door. That's something the character's doing in the story. Look at what's at the door. Biscuit did not get candy for trick-or-treating. He got dog bones. Look, there's a special treat for all of us. Woof, woof. And look, there's a special treat up here. I wonder who that's for. I wonder who put it there. Grandpa? Grandma? That special treat must be for the two little girls. Just look at all our treats. Halloween is fun, isn't it, Biscuit? Look at all the treats they got. There's the bag from the grandma's house. Zzz. Look at what Biscuit's doing. He fell asleep. Why do you think he was so tired, boys and girls? Good night, Biscuit, and happy Halloween, said the little girl. I'm thinking that Biscuit's pretty tired because they went to the pumpkin patch, they picked pumpkins, they made a jack-o'-lantern, he pulled the scarecrow's pants off, he hid in the basket of food, then he went in the closet to get that silly ghost costume on that wasn't really a ghost costume. Then they went trick-or-treating and they went to the grandma's house, and now Biscuit got home at nighttime and he's so tired. Boys and girls, I bet on Halloween night, this might be you falling asleep at your house, and this might be you dumping out all your treats, checking to see what kind of candy you got. Maybe you'll get a Reese's cup. Maybe you'll get a lollipop. But most of all, boys and girls, we hope you enjoyed this story, and I hope you have a great rest of your day in kindergarten. You got to get off to special areas now. So make sure you go to special areas, go to It's Learning, click the right special area for your class, be a star student at special areas, and then come back to your teacher at 3 o'clock for your class closure. Hope you enjoyed Biscuit's Happy Halloween story. Bye, boys and girls.